Do you see how fast Nick's mothership went down?
Can we call the fact that 2 motherships went down with maybe like 4 total shots pulled off?
Oh, man, with 400, that's quite the investment, and it is not played off for either player.
Honestly, I feel as if Nick didn't spend a shitload of money on those motherships.
Oh.
He probably would have won.
Now he's
Stefan
choosing
going
gas at max rate. Like putting
5
all-
harvesters.
5 harvesters.
Everyone knows 5 harvesters is the maximum amount that a simulator can.
Don't listen to the hints given to you at the beginning of the game.
Nick heading to
3
the
is
back
not
door
enough.
here. He's going to make the mistake and try to blink up. Doesn't work that way.
No,
He needs
no
sight.
Vision.
No
You
vision.
cannot do that.
The old no vision blink just
old
is
no
like a
vision
wink.
blink.
Doesn't go all the way.
Meanwhile, both players massing up money when not concerning themselves with
Wait, look.
semantics.
Tactical play.
And Nick is claiming there's about to be some tactical play here. I'm really excited to see this.
Camping outside
Just
the
going
base,
to leave
definitely.
those stalkers there.
Ooh, he's coming with
warp
a warp
prism.
prism.
Yeah, warp prism.
We're seeing
There we
every
go.
unit in
Every
the tech
unit.
tree.
The
coming
good
out.
old one of everything.
And we
Everything but the kitchen sink sort of play.
The
here.
double mothership warp gate with stalkers
Ooh.
blink.
So let's see here. He could have put down a pylon, but he instead opted to get the warp prism out. And here comes the engagement. Stefan just does not have enough at the back door to deal with this.
And we all know that both of these players, they have never actually used anything higher in the tech tree than zealots or stalkers.
Ooh,
So
it's
they're
just-
very unfamiliar with the implications of warp prisms.
Could bring the warp prison
Oh,
around.
we have
Could.
oh wow, we have carriers.
2 carriers were just chilling there. Probably pretty useful to bring them at this point.
Ooh.
Look at that.
But without moving those away, he's going to take some heavy losses here. He's going to lose both carriers, I think. And
Now, at this point, we'd probably be good to move that warp prism to some probe lines. Do a little bit of harass before you get out of there. But Nick is just opting to just send stalkers right up the front.
I think Nick is opting just to go fucking kill him.
Yeah, looks like
He's blinking to that pylon. He got to that pylon awfully
instantly.
quick. Yes.
It seems as if Stefan is going to the going for the strategy of lose your whole fucking base. It
Popularized
looks
by
by DJ.
DJ. And some crazy APM on this
38
game.
APM.
38.
All I do is micro.
That's some of the best Silver League APM I've seen.
And there's the GG.
Oh,
Zero.
blink.
Good game.
Blinked right into that probe. Those probes weren't going anywhere. Now, if he had just upgraded those probes at the beginning of the match, like I said, this would probably still be a pretty big issue.
You know what's hilarious? He could have worked around me. His probes had double the health.
That's very true. That would have been a very valid strategy.
Interestingly, though, we've got the GG called here, and they're talking, but yet there's another 10 minutes of play. I'm just a little bit curious, a little bit concerned. He's certainly got enough money.
Make sure you watch this right here.
Okay, he's certainly got enough money to make a defense here.
Stefan could literally just build probes and probably hold this off. Opting to not save any of his buildings, though.
His probes have as much health as my smallest.
40-40. I think they do, actually. 20-20.
So basically,
2 probes can kill a stalker.
I told you, like, it was really, I cannot believe I
Well, I mean,
so they don't do more damage. Nick's units just have half health.
yeah, that's actually the amount of damage a stalker should get. That's interesting. I didn't actually know what a handicap did.
I think I'd rather have half health as opposed to half damage. if I had
Very
to
true.
pick.
That's very true.
Yeah. You can, yeah, you can do some cooler micro tricks.
Look at that effect.
Yeah, definitely a pylon would not have done.
Yeah, a
the exact
pylon
same
could
thing.
not have done the exact same
No.
thing.
Definitely
You didn't have to build an entire
You could've
robo
just- you
to get a
could've-
pylon out.
Even still, could
I
have
had
brought
to
that
have
warp
warp
prism to his probe line.
You
Just
had to have a warp prism, right?
Oh, we got a cannon wall here.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard
I guess
to
we'll see
take.
if this can pull off the onslaught.
No, this is hilarious. Watch.
Whoa!
we have another
I
mother-
didn't-
Perfect timing on the mother.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness!
and it
The
just,
mothership.
those stalkers
Oh,
are
he's
dropping
blinking
so
those
fast,
stalkers
but it
in.
doesn't matter.
I've never
Oh.
seen so many motherships go down in one game before.
Honestly, though, I mean, he's held
Oh,
this off
man.
incredibly well.
Oh my!
But fortunately for Nick,
Wow.
fortunately for Nick, he had the.
I feel as if Stefan had just cannon rushed, this game would have been over in minutes,
Yeah.
as opposed to deca minutes.
This is where things get interesting.
Nick claims this is where things get into. This game has been boring up until now, apparently.
4 motherships dying
This
in
is
a matter
hands
of
down
20
the best
minutes.
game we played. Look, here's where I realized my mistake.
Apparently none of Nick's probes have been mining, and he's going to send them to the corner of his base.
Choosing to take out the Stargate. Very interesting here. He could
Out of
have.
all the buildings to take out,
He could have
just
destroyed
take
an
out
A pylon and rebuilt it.
It's a quote, guys. I'm not using the Stargate. I haven't used it all game.
Yeah, not to mention it's got 600 health. But all right.
those probes,
All
the
right.
probes just choosing to sit there for a
The
second.
fatal flaw, the fatal Nick Beckstein flaw here. 14 food to 40 food, though. It's certainly not over by any means, especially if Stefan gets into his characteristic, I'm gonna fucking put cannons everywhere style. I'm not even sure that there's enough money in this map for. Oh, but he gets the high ground advantage here. Stefan's units cannot see up.
They have no necks. Protoss are definitely known for not having necks and the inability to look upward.
Yeah, absolutely. Just take a look at these cannons. No neck.
Yeah,
Look at that. Look at
it's
that.
just floating. I mean,
Floating.
the neck is practically non-existent.
No, absolutely. And that would. Oh,
Oh,
we
yeah,
see something.
Only in a horizontal field, though.
Yeah. And there we go. I think
might be it.
this is actually it. Then again, I'm looking at the timer here. It goes on for another 6 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, not really sure how, but I mean, honestly, he's at 50%. That should take him, twice as long to kill him.
You know, now that I think about handicaps, I'd love to see Marines at 50% handicap against Banelings. I would just love to see how fast Banelings rip through such a weak army. But without a Nexus, there's not much that can be done here. This is the end of the line for Stefan.
I mean, if he attacked with those 3 probes, he might still win. Perhaps marking around his cannons. Very well.
4 shots.
He's got a gateway going on.
Ooh.
Is he trying to prolong this game even longer?
Oh, he's certainly got the money to. He's banking.
If he had just built Starkers and attacked, he probably would have won.
Yes. But, that requires something along the lines of 14 APM, unfortunately.
The ability to build Stalkers is,
even at 14 APM,
yeah, when
you could technically get out, like 1 stalker a minute.
Yeah,
Look
even
how
if
bad those stalkers get tagged by cannons.
Well,
Shot.
4 shot actually.
3.
4.
They do 30 damage.
They do 20 damage.
Oh, okay.
what?
So,
I never built
Is this the actual GG at this point?
Look, I have all
my question is, how are you currently accomplishing 3 APM?
Both players sitting at 0 APM. I just don't think they really know what to do at this point.
Nick, with a
I feel
lot
like
of money.
Both of their economies are, just about shot. Although Nick seems to be mining from his
does
third
have an
base.
expo. Nick does
Yeah, he
have
does
a
have his
foot
third base.
But again, choosing not to.
Stefan's
Choosing
sitting-
to only have 1 probe in his second gas, very interesting move. If you're looking to get 1/3 the gas possible, that's the way you want to go.
And
Stefan jumping up to 15 APM.
whoa,
for a second
hey,
there.
slow down there, Speedy. What we got going on? Oh,
When I'm
probably gonna attack
microwaving-
to the high
When I'm
ground.
microwaving, my APM is doing
Well, they kind of have to.
No, they go nuts.
So, just setting on a whole bunch of money, opening 5th, 3rd bank here pretty soon, probably. Looks of it. Yeah, definitely too late in the game to bother. Your opponent has 3 food.
Thank you.
Not the typical response. And that's about it. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up and go into the next game.
Yep, we'll see the next 2 opponents in the tournament.
Wait, this is finish back.
Oh, is that a fact? I guess we should stick around.
By finish, I mean my third win you almost don't
Well, you certainly would have had enough money to make some more.
Yeah.
Especially.
I'm just not sure why Stefan doesn't GG his way out. I see. Wait, let's go back to Nick's expo there for a second. Go back to Nick. Are those probes all just sitting next to the Nexus?
They realize the game's already won, and they don't have to put in any more work than they have to. I don't blame them. in
I'm
this
seeing a lot of
situation.
probe issues between both of these players.
Yep,
Excellent
yeah.
biker going on right now. Look at that.
Sniping it. He didn't have to snipe it. He could have just thrown it at it,
No.
and then just built 5
Do you
more,
realize how little health my immortal has?
and then built 5 more immortals.
It's got 150.
Maybe even 20 more immortals.
Ready? Like, pick up that good stuff.
And target firing it.
That was close. I almost lost the ball again.
All right, there.
Stock is winning.
There's the end of it, and I guess they stay for another 30 seconds to talk about the end.
I'm not sure Stefan knows how to leave a game without losing every single one of his buildings, actually.
I mean, it is the lose your whole fucking base strategy.
Yes.
That's a good point.
Sometimes it is effective. In this case, he seems to have fallen behind at this point.
And sometimes the person who lost their whole fucking base.
And there's those
more
zealots right at the end there. I was waiting for some of those.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I don't think I saw any zealots at all from Nick until the very end. All right, well.
Wow, look at Nick's third base there, though. Very interesting rallying of probes. Similar actually to Stefan. Could he be adapting his style there?
I think he may be taking a note here from Stefan. But we're gonna go ahead and go into the next.